In the last few weeks, while the eyes of many were trained on the Middle East, the UK, in partnership with Norway and other allies, have responded to increased Russian activity in the Atlantic north of the UK. This operation involved a Russian Akula-class attack submarine and a concurrent deployment of 2 specialist submarines from Gugi. That's Russia's main directorate for deep sea research. And last November I outlined how these Gugi units, including the spy ship Yantar, are vessels directed by President Putin to conduct hybrid warfare activities against the UK and our allies, specifically around critical undersea infrastructure. In response to the Russian submarines, I can confirm that I deployed our armed forces to track and to deter any malign activity by these vessels. A Royal Navy warship and Royal Air Force P-8 aircraft, alongside allies, ensured that the Russian submarines were monitored 24/7. The Akula submarine subsequently retreated home, having been closely tracked throughout, and we continue to monitor the 2 Gugi submarines in and around wider UK waters. Our armed forces left them in no doubt that they were being monitored, that their movements were not covert, as President Putin planned, and that their attempted secret operation had been exposed. Those Gugi submarines have now left UK waters and headed back north. And this operation, which lasted more than a month, has now concluded. Our aircraft flew over 450 hours. Our frigate covered several thousand nautical miles, and 500 British personnel were involved in the response. And I'm making this statement to call out this Russian activity. And to President Putin I say, we see you, we see your activity over our cables and our pipelines, and you should know that any attempt to damage them will not be tolerated and will have serious consequences. The UK's undersea network is highly resilient, but the threats are increasing, and so we're stepping up our action to defend it. We're providing an extra £100 million for our vital P-8 submarine hunting aircraft. We've launched the Atlantic Bastion programme to combine the latest autonomous technologies with the very best warships and aircraft to create a British-built hybrid naval force. And we're making the biggest sustained increase in defence spending since the end of the Cold War, putting an end to the years of hollowing out and underfunding we've had under previous governments. Our Strategic Defence Review confirms that the UK faces, and I quote, growing Russian aggression in all domains. And the High North is no less vital to our UK security today than it was when the current conflict erupted in the Middle East. Putin's covert operation failed because this government is delivering our first duty, protecting Britain. Our resolve to track, expose and confront the Russian threat remains absolute. And that's why this year we're deploying our carrier group where it is most needed, the High North, and why we're leading NATO's new mission, Arctic Sentry.